Good evening and welcome to tonight's football game at Firebird Stadium between the Lakota West Firebirds and the Oak Hills Highlanders. Although this is week 5 of the season, this is the first home game actually played here at Firebird Stadium. The Firebirds come into this game 1-3, whereas Oak Hills comes in at 3-1. I'm Brent Phelan along with
Dudley Layfield.
And we'll be your host for this evening's game. Lakota West won the toss and deferred, so they will be kicking off here to start the game. Nicholas York to kick for Lakota West.
And we're off.
Returned straight up the middle by Oak Hills. Out close to the 34-yard line. Host of Firebirds in on the tackle, including number 15, Nathan Martin. So ball will be spotted close to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Highlanders. So Dudley, so far this year, Lakota West has struggled a little bit to get going.
Yes, I think the defense plays really well, but I think they're on the field too long sometimes.
So here we go. You'll see Oak Hill starts out in a spread formation with the quarterback deep.
Almost offsides on West, but we got back in time.
That's number 18, the quarterback, and that is Aaron Frick for the Highlanders. Here we go. A lot of time to get started here. Yeah.
Like he changed
back
the play.
To pass
it's a
quick.
Pass is no good.
Yeah, it looked like number 3 and number 12 for Lakota West. Number 3, Jalen Swanson, and number 12, David Jones were both involved in there. It looked like the two receivers tried to run a little pick, and the 4 players kind of collided a little bit, but to Lakota West benefit, the ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Highlanders. So what are we looking for out of Lakota West tonight?
Looking to be strong in the secondary. They've been being picked on the secondary a little bit, but I think the secondary is up for the task. It's a run this time. Nothing. Right
into the middle of the line. You can see 3. Swanson finishes it off, but nice plays inside allowed him to do that. Kolasek, Isaac, a 6'1", 250-pound junior in the inside linebacker position there, made a nice read and filled the hole very quickly. That'll be 3rd and 10 for the Highlanders. So here's what's been tough for Lakota West, right, is 2 great plays. Now you got to get off the field on 3rd down.
Exactly.
So again, Frick back and
it's a pass again, pass out to the back. We were ready for that. Number 12, David Jones, snuffed that out.
And that was really a nice play. The pass was completed from Frick to number 12 for Oak Hills, who is Grant Rimbold, a 6'1" senior. But Lakota West was ready for that. They gave up 4 yards, but on 3rd and 10, you'll take that every day.
Exactly.
And, both defenders there, Jones and Swanson, did a great job keeping the play in front of them. They were stopped back at their own, at the 1st down marker, come forward, make the tackle, and force this punt.
Exactly. We got Adrian Davis, number 34, back for the punt.
Looked like a procedure, little false start there, so it's going to push Oak Hills back up 5 yards and should help Lakota West with their field position.
We'll get some great field position. Hopefully we can do something on this first possession.
It's kind of interesting. The punter for Oak Hills is Gavin McCarthy, of number 52. He's a defensive lineman punter, 6', 240. Kind of a stocky player for a punter, but we'll see what he does here. A little bit of a high snap.
Oh, David Jones was almost in there, just missed it.
Gets a nice roll for Oak Hills. It's going to go out of bounds somewhere around the 30-yard line. We'll see where they end up spotting that.
Look like it's going to be the 20.
Going to mark it right there at the
28 to 27.
So here we go. Lakota West will take offense at their own 28-yard line. Nice series by the defense.
Exactly. See who we got coming out for a quarterback.
See what we've got here. We see some of the guys go out there. I see from the Lakota West offensive line perspective, number 79, Kean Fears out there. At this, on the left tackle, I see number 72, Ethan Elliott, a junior. Fears is at guard.
Yeah, number 9 is quarterback, Detante Christian.
Some motion here, so see if they try to do something a little bit different. Quick out pass. Got that out to Dylan Jones. Number 14, nice gain. Really what that is just a long handoff, right?
Exactly.
You throw it quick, And if the guy can make a play or two, you get 4 or 5 yards, puts you in a good position. And that's the key for Lakota West where they've struggled is getting behind the chains. At 2nd and 5, puts them in a position where they can run or pass.
Exactly.
And when they're forced to pass, they've had some tough opportunities here.
And Dylan Jones made a nice catch and nice yards after the catch.
Number 19, Xander Nitz, wide this side. Kristen still back in the shotgun. Hands off to deep.
Hand off to
T. Owensby. I believe that's the guy they call Turbo.
Yep.
Was tackled in the backfield for loss of at least a yard, maybe 2. See where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it around the 31-yard line. So that's going to give us just about 3rd and 7. So what are you thinking here?
There's got to be a pass, 3rd and 7. Hopefully they can use those receivers. I know Dylan Jones, he's a good receiver. He's got an offer to Navy and Dayton.
Excellent. So you'll see coming out wide this way, you've got number 84, Bane Allen, and number 19, Xander Nitz. We've still got Kristen in the backfield along with T. Owensby. Number 2, Harris comes in motion. Yep. Nice little play, nice fake there. Now
picked up the first.
Great job by Owensby. Gained all the way out to the Lakota West 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Nice play there. I tell you, Christian did a nice job. That's the epitome of that RPO, right? The run pass. He rolled out. They weren't sure if he was going to run or pass. When they tried to make a move to stop him, he flipped it over the top of the defender to Owensby, and Owensby with a quick little move advances the chain. So nice start.
Yep.
1st down for Lakota West.
Twice, both passes to the right side work.
So we see Jones out there wide right, along with Allen. We have Nitz wide left, and it looks like we still have Harris in the side. A little bit different. Another quick pass.
Out to Harris.
And so there's the thing. He only gained 3 yards, but it puts the defense off balance, right? They can't just expect the run on 1st down. They can't expect pass. They're not, West hasn't thrown the ball more than 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, but yet they've got 3 completions and they're moving the ball forward, positive yards every time.
Yeah, they can't stack the box with 8 looking for the run.
Nice to see. We'll see now mixing it up, right?
Nice
little cut. Keep his feet. There's Owensby. He's got some skit. Still on his feet.
He's gone.
10-5 pushed in. It's a touchdown, Lakota West. Great run by Owensby, number 1. 2 or 3 guys got their hands on him, and he was able to keep his balance.
At 50 yards.
What a nice, they were on the 46, a 54-yard touchdown for Owensby. Lakota West on the board early here in the first quarter.
First possession.
We're going to see a replay on this. You'll see some exceptional balance here from T. There he goes. He gets tripped up there, and one guy gets a shove at him here around the 8 or 9, but still makes it all the way to the end zone.
Good tightrope, some good footwork.
Great to see for Lakota West. So great start. 3 and out on defense and a touchdown on offense. See if we could cap this off. Number 80, Jordan Jackson. Extra point is up and good. Nice to see. That was also number 10, Silas Walters on the hold.
Lakota West
for the kick.
On the board first.
So, wow. Great start for Lakota West. The last time they started quick was their only win of the year against Centerville when David Afari took the ball back, the opening kickoff back 98 yards in a game they held on to win 20-14.
Exactly.
So great start
it's a great
for the
start
Firebirds.
For Firebirds night, future Firebirds night. Got a packed stadium. Looked like everybody in the community came out to support Lakota. So this is a great start for the community.
And even though we don't always expect a lot out of the Highlanders, they're 3-1. They started out 2-0. Their only losses to Mason, who's always a strong team in the GMC. They turned around and are 1-1. They beat Hamilton last week. So, they're looking to have a good season. Their opener, I believe, they beat East Central, who was the defending state champion in Indiana last year. So they're off to a good start. They also beat Dayton Dunbar, who is not a strong team this year. Wow. So let's see if Lakota West can get on that. You mentioned one of the problems they've had is the defense has been on the field a lot. That was actually a nice possession for the offense, right? The defense was on 3 and out, and the offense actually moved the ball with, 6 or 7 plays. So
some great execution. Must have worked hard at practice this week. That's some great execution with those dump-down passes.
What I really liked to see, though, was the play calling. It was unpredictable. Yes. One of the things we've talked before about Lakota West is sometimes in the past years it get a little bit predictable. There's the kickoff deep. Catches it around the 2-yard line. Going to bring it up the middle again. Going to try to bounce out. Swanson stops him inside the 20-yard line, right around the 19. Nice play by Jalen Swanson, number 3. And it's always nice to see when you see starters. We've seen Swanson, defensive back, also on special teams. And when the team's struggling a little bit, 1-3, that's probably important. You need to get people out there to make plays. You can't pass on any opportunity here.
Got to have your athletes on the field as much as possible.
So we'll see at the back end of that defense for Lakota West. You'll see number 10, who we just talked about, was holding today, Silas Walters. And when I say holding, I mean holding for the snap or the kick. And you also see number 13, Truman Mason, at the safety.
So run play up the middle.
Right up the middle. A solid job by the interior of the team. It looks like Kolasek, 37. And if you look at the statistics so far this year, it's not a shock to see Isaac leading the tackles. I know he's had at least one double-figure tackle game. I know Swanson, who's been in a couple early, has a lot of, had at least a game where he led the team in tackles. So that's nice to see. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 21-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback again in what we see all the time now, the spread formation. Frick's going to right. Good pressure.
Pressure's on him.
He's turning against his body.
Throw it away.
Wow.
Make it back.
Interesting throw. It looks like, although we're going to see that again. Great job there. You saw 97 after the turn for Lakota West. Jacob Kiefer kept pressure on him. The quarterback's running against his arm, running left with a right-hander. All he could do is throw that ball out of bounds.
That was some good pressure by Jacob.
Nice job. And there was actually a couple Firebirds there. And when he turned, Kiefer was able to keep him moving that direction, so he couldn't turn his body to make any plays. So here we go again, 3rd and 8. Lakota West on the defense. See what we can do. You see number 10 back here. Walters way deep at safety.
Pass. Look, got the defense again. Hands up.
Nice pressure once again. Was that David Jones, number 12, in there in the backfield?
He's in the backfield again.
And he may have hurt Frick. It looks like he is the quarterback for Oak Hills, number 18. Looks like he may have gone down. I'm sorry, I've been calling him Frick. That's Ethan Myers. They switched the guys out on us. Ethan Myers, number 18.
That was some solid defense by West.
He's a 6'3", 175-pound senior. I apologize for that. We've been calling him the wrong name. Looked like he was trying, running away from Jones, trying to, keep the play alive to get his throw off. And when Jones hit him from behind and landed on top of him, so hopefully, it looks like they're looking at the right shoulder. I don't know if he maybe landed on the shoulder, and then the Lakota West player might have landed on top of him after the fact. But you can see the training staff out there looking right there at that point. So hopefully, it looks like they're getting up. Hopefully it's, you always hope when you see something like that, it's a stinger.
Exactly.
Right, something where, you can see him there moving an arm. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Young man heading off the field. But again, 3 and punt.
3 and punt.
So great job by the Lakota West defense again. 4th and 8 for Oak Hills from their own 21-yard line. Should put West in with a chance to get excellent field position again.
Looked like Lakota came to play today.
Boy, it sure is nice to see. Adrian Davis, again, number 34, back deep for Lakota West and barely in Lakota West territory. So, again, if he can catch this punt on the fly, they got a chance to have excellent field position. 52, Gavin McCarthy, back to punt again. Takes a 1-hop. Lakota West is playing return, so they weren't pressuring it.
Fair catch.
Nice punt. So he punted from his 21-yard line, which means just about a 40-yard punt, no return. That's an excellent punt. But still, even in spite of an excellent punt, no return, Lakota West is starting at their own 39-yard line. Great job.
Position.
So 2 for 2 from the defense.
Exactly.
So let's see if the offense can come back out here and make it happen. There you go. You'll see the team headed back out there. Some of the linemen that you'll see from Lakota West, number 72, Ethan Elliott, 79, Keon Fears. You'll see, let's see who else we have. That's the left side of the line, closest to us.
I haven't seen the back for Lakota West, David Afari.
We have not seen him yet. I haven't heard anything. I will maybe take a look down there, see if there's anything happening. But Deontay Christian back in the shotgun with backs both sides of him.
It's running play.
Here comes Harris.
Get to the outside. Can he get to the outside?
I tell you, nice to see Harris lower the shoulder. Again, he's going to gain about 1. But a good effort there. And one of the things we've been seeing, that would have been a tackle for 2 or 3 yard loss.
Exactly.
Harris knew there wasn't a whole lot there, lowered his shoulder, and at least busted forward. That's a nice job. We normally see Harris out in the split out as a receiver, but there he was in the backfield along with Owensby. So 2nd and 9. Again, they're doing a nice job of mixing up the plays. Inside, outside, passing the ball, short passes. What we haven't seen him is try to throw anything deep, but it's been effective so far.
Got 3 out to the right side.
And Nitz closest
like
to us.
Oak Hill's coming with the blitz. Gets rid of it. Oh, tough pass.
Intended it for number 19, Xander Nitz. Unfortunately, and the quarterback's acknowledging he threw it just a little bit high. Nitz was able to reach up on that slant and get one hand on it, but it's coming high and hard, and nothing that you're really going to be able to stop and catch.
Yeah, that was a tough possession there.
Yeah, and couldn't get a good angle from here. I'm not sure if there was a throwing lane lower. He may have had to try to throw over somebody, and the result of that was an incompletion. So it's 3rd and 9. Lakota West was successful the first drive, converting a 3rd down. See what they do here. We're still here in the first quarter with 6:05 to go. Lakota West up 7-0 over Oak Hills. Again, 3rd and 9 from their own 40-yard line for Lakota West. Kristen back, fakes quick throw. Looks like he wanted to come back the other way and throw to number 1 Owensby, but Owensby was picked up immediately by number 11, Logan Vickery for Oak Hills. So when Christian turned to try to go the other way, he just had no time to do anything. So you'll see number 1 drift off to the left after the fake. That's where he looked, but the defender was right on him.
For Oak Hills with the sack.
Yeah, that's number
Ryan Heulemeyer.
No, actually, yeah, 91. We got Ty Suttles for Oak Hills. Right.
Ryan Heulemeyer.
So that's interesting. Yes. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. You're right on, Ryan.
Ryan Heulemeyer.
Yeah, there he goes.
220, junior, Oak Hills.
So there we go. We've got Nicholas Yort back to punt. So he's had a lot of success this year, hitting some big punts. We'll see what he gets there. Good snap, good kick, good
great
extension, turns the ball over, fair catch. Back at the 28-yard line. So a nice solid punt from there. That's a 20 and 30,
About a 50-yard.
Nice punt there. The Oak Hills will start the ball 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. So not quite what Lakota West was looking for there. Not as obviously as good a series as they had the first time around, but see what the defense can do. They're, I think Lakota West and all their fans would take if they could score touchdowns 1 out of every 2 possessions. They'd have a pretty good success tonight.
Yeah, I think on that possession they can't get behind the chains. They got behind the chains early and it was difficult. 2 passes.
It looks like with Christian back there, they're trying to throw a lot of short passes.
Yeah.
For the most part, they've been pretty successful with those. Here we go. We got a new quarterback in there. Let's see what we have. Number 20.
Number 12. Oh, a little opening.
Yeah,
Too much.
Nice carry for almost 15 yards, it looks like.
Maybe Rambo.
So here's a replay on that.
Number 12, Grant Rimbo.
So that's
also a running back / wide receiver.
So that's number 20, Danny Flanagan, a 5'11", 150-pound sophomore at quarterback, replacing the injured Ethan Myers. We have 3 receivers to the right, 1 left, and one back in the backfield with the quarterback. Here we go, the shotgun. You see 12.
Blitz.
Nice. Oh, wow. He ran right into Ladonis Griffin. That's not what you dream of doing.
Yeah.
As a running back, if you take a look at that, you're going to see number 52 right in his face. Ladonis Griffin is a 6'1", 260-pound defensive lineman, and he shed his block and went straight into the running back. Tackle for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, Lakota West brought the pressure that time. They blitzed from the left side.
You saw that David Jones coming out from the outside.
They had some good
so here we go
success.
again. It'll be 2nd and 14, like what we talked about before. Now Oak Hills is behind the chains a little bit. Again, same formation, 3 right, 1 left, and 1 in the backfield.
Pass is up, interception by number 13.
That's Truman Mason. Truman Mason.
Back, pick 7.
That is
what the excitement.
What great play by Truman Mason. Truman's a junior for Lakota West and did a nice job, 5'10", 165 pounds. If we can see that again. Here comes the replay of that. That's perfect. You can see they were in a zone. He's looking back into the backfield. The quarterback comes out there, tries to throw the ball to number 8, and Mason is looking in at the quarterback, steps right in front of him. Touchdown Firebirds.
Watch that ball all the way in.
Well, there we go. Wow. So with 3:59 to go, Lakota West.
They're scoring them.
Here we go.
Multiple ways. Defense has a touchdown and offense has a score.
We got number 80, Jordan Jackson, back to kick for Lakota West. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. So with 3:59 to go, Lakota West 14, Oak Hills nothing. I tell you, talk about the defense. So 3 series, 2 3-and-outs, and a pick 6, which with the extra point of 7.
Defense came to play
Wow.
tonight.
Offense has had the ball twice, and they've scored a touchdown out of those 2 times. Great start for Lakota West. This is exciting. So Lakota West started the season with a tough one at St. X, and St. X is obviously a strong opponent down at Paul Brown Stadium. Really snowball didn't go real well for Lakota West. They came back and beat Centerville, rebounded nicely from that perspective. Then they turned around and really they had a tough one. They were poor weather, raining. They were a lot of turnovers.
Should have had that one.
They were struggling, but they were leading 7-0 late, and Sycamore scored late in the fourth quarter, went for 2 because they probably couldn't have kicked with the weather, and they lost the game 8-7. And then last week, it just really got away from them over at Fairfield. And Fairfield, again, looks like they have a pretty strong team. The running back has run wild on a lot of teams so far this year. And
we couldn't really move it a lot, so defense was on the field a lot more than we probably wanted them to.
And it was kind of interesting because if you'd watched the team earlier this year, you would have seen that Manny Pastoriza has been a lot of quarterback.
Yeah.
They actually brought in a young player last week, finished out the game with a couple series, and now we've come back and we've got Christian this time. So there we go. York kicks it deep.
Touchback.
Ball across the end line, which in high school you can't advance it. So they'll come out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Highlanders. Again, what a great, nice position for the defense to be in, right? Oak Hills is going to have to move the ball 80 yards down 14 here in the first quarter.
3:59 left in the first quarter.
Could have you scripted it any better for Lakota West so far tonight?
No, it's great. The rain passed. We thought we was going to get rain. We don't. Knock on wood, we didn't get the rain right now. It's passed. Great evening. Whole community out.
See what they do. The sophomore back at quarterback still for 20. We haven't seen the starting quarterback, Myers, return yet. So good opportunity here again. See if Lakota West can keep the pressure on. You see 37 Kolasek in the middle. You see deep Walters and Mason.
Handoff, inside handoff.
Nothing there at all. Defensive line, great job there. You see a couple guys involved in there pretty quickly.
Tegra Shabola, number 70, freshman.
Now, he's a 6'6", 300-pound freshman. He also plays some basketball, right? So,
Exactly.
I mean, he's pretty mobile, fairly active for a young man that large. And
right on his feet.
Great play there. They couldn't move him at all, and he collapsed it for a 1-yard gain. So here we go, 2nd and 9, Highlanders from the 21-yard line. Remain in a shotgun formation with one back in the backfield with him.
Okay. Pass out to the flat.
Quick throw. It's incomplete. Weren't sure if it might have been a lateral.
It looked close. It was close.
The side judge immediately waved it incomplete. So again, here we go, 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. See if West can hold their defense.
Once again, and as you mentioned, I think everybody expected a lot out of this defense.
Yeah.
But it can be tough when the offense has struggled to score a little bit.
Exactly.
Tonight, the offense has already scored in the first quarter. Defense, of course, even scored themselves. Puts you in a great position.
Loose this first quarter. They're playing pretty loose. That's a good sign.
So here we go, 3rd and 9, Highlanders. Lakota West. J.J. Ross at the corner on this side. Quick pressure by Kiefer, and he throws him down.
What a sack.
Great play. Almost, that's Jacob Kiefer. Jacob Kiefer, a 6'1" junior. Number 97, you'll see, comes in unblocked. They're hoping to influence him and get around the side, get around the outside of him. He was having none of that.
His first step was awesome. He had a quick first step.
The sack on the play for Kiefer puts him back at 4th and 16 from their own 14, 13-yard line. Might even be 4th and 17 here. What a great job from the defense. And he almost got around Kiefer, but Kiefer was able to just reach out, get a big paw on him, and keep him there. Again, solid punt from number 52. Lakota West is going to fair catch just at their side of the 50-yard line.
Great field position.
Putting the offense in a great position again. So here we go with 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Lakota West 14, Oak Hills nothing. Lakota West 1 out of 2 on their offense of scoring touchdowns. So see what they can do here. Boy, I tell you what, Dudley. I mean, never. You don't want to jinx anybody, but if they can make something happen here.
First down is critical.
Oak Hills is 3-1. I'm not sure they know what's hit them here.
Yes.
I tell you that their coaches are next to us, and they look kind of taken aback. They're a little bit surprised.
From what I hear from some of the players, they had a good week of practice, so it's paying off for them.
That's great to hear. And we did just get a little note that several of the Lakota West players are not allowed to play the first quarter. Here comes Harris around the outside again, lost about 2 yards on the play, I believe.
Yes.
There was just nothing there from the beginning. It was a little slow developing. And by the time he got out here, they were trying to stock block a couple of the guys on the receivers on the defensive backs, and just not enough time. But my understanding, I was just told that several Lakota West players are not allowed to play in the first quarter for a variety of team rules, miss some practices, different things. So, wow, you got some players missing, and you're up 14-0.
Exactly.
So.
I don't know if I'll put them in, Coach.
I don't know, but boy, you like to think that you could bring in some of your starters that are fresh in the second quarter with this lead. But obviously, like you said,
they're playing good right now.
They are. They're playing hard. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe some of these guys haven't played as much as they would have liked this year, and sometimes you just get a little tired.
Yeah.
Delay a game on the offense. Really, that's the first time we've seen any lack of. They've just been getting up there and making plays happen. First time we've really seen any hesitancy in what they're doing.
They got to stay focused. They got a job to do here tonight.
So now with the loss on first down and the 5-yard penalty, it puts them in a 2nd and 16 or 17 position. Kristen back still at quarterback. See what we do here. We got a couple of the guys over there also want to mention.
Okay.
I see 56 Andre Profit and 58 Jake Urban. It looks like also on the right side of the offensive line. You can see him pulling. Here comes Owensby. Try to make something happen on the right side. Just couldn't quite get there. Gained maybe 2 yards there. It's going to put him in a 3rd and long situation. Owensby's quick.
Exactly.
But, just didn't quite get around the end. Oak Hills did a nice job of establishing the end and making him cut it back inside. Yeah, so here we go, big play here. Man. I do see for Lakota West, number 24. Looks like number 24, Kendrick Crawford, limping off the field a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. He's just standing there. He's talking to one of the trainers. You can see him over here on the sideline. So here we go again. Deontay Christian.
3rd and 15.
In the back.
59 seconds left. Oak
Hill's sending a lot of pressure. There's going to be a hold. And there's a sack. So I'm guessing they'll decline that. It would be 4th down from the 39, about 4th and 20. We'll see what they want to do, unless they want to, get the additional yardage and make Lakota West go again on 3rd down. But
that whole possession was a little shaky.
Yeah,
starting off with the penalty.
You know what? You're right.
They were a little bit unsure.
First possession, they went out there with a touchdown. Second possession, got behind the chains a little bit. Third possession from the first play, kind of went backwards on them. So. Of course, they're going to decline the penalty since it was a loss on 3rd down anyway. We're going to have Yort back to punt. He'll be standing somewhere around his own 26, 27-yard line when he releases this kick. Might even be close to the 30. Ball's at 39. 47 seconds to go in the first quarter and running. Lakota West up 14-0. Hopefully we could see a strong punt here and put the defense in a good position. The snap, good catch. Kicks the ball away.
Punt.
Nice punt. It is returnable. Returns it from about the 20-yard line for Oak Hills. Number 21.
Tackle.
Still on his feet. Really nice effort there. They never did bring him down, but he did step out of bounds. Looks like somewhere around the 34-yard line.
Well, we're back to our defense. Defense is playing strong, so hopefully we keep that going.
So here we go, the replay. You'll see number 21 for Oak Hills. Caught that punt. His name's Sander Vest, a 5'11", 180-pound senior. Did a nice job there. See, Owensby came in there, tried to lay the lumber, and actually hit his own teammate, 84, Bain Allen. Allowed the return man to keep his feet. So they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, Oak Hills. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. So I'll have the sophomore back, so running back. Nice run that time for Oak Hills. It's going to run out the quarter. That's number 8. And there's Aaron Frick, who's also been – so he's been playing some quarterback, throwing the ball quite a bit this year. And that was the confusion, I think, the 8 versus the 18. So that's the end of the first quarter from Firebird Stadium with Lakota West leading 14-0. Although Oak Hills does have the ball here in 2nd and 4 at their own 41-yard line. So what do you think? So there we go. We actually got an update. Josh Lane is number 80 for Lakota West tonight, who's kicked the 2 extra points. So I want to get a shout out to Josh. Sorry about that. We were looking at the roster. We just had thank Mr. Walters there for updating us with his correct name. There you go, a little picture of the Lakota West. You know, they're an accomplished band.
Yeah, I don't think the first quarter could have been scripted any better for a night like tonight. I think Lakota has to be satisfied with the way both sides of the ball is playing right now. I think we have to come out and establish that pass again. I think that pass on the first down was working.
That quick pass? Yeah, almost a long handoff.
Exactly.
Right? Very safe throw.
We got ahead of the chains. Every time we ran, we got behind the chains. It was a difficult possession.
So what do you think now? So now the offense has had 3 possessions, touchdown, moved the ball a little bit, then struggled from the first play. We do know they've got some players that were held out the first quarter. Do you get them back in there now just to see? I mean, you've got the lead. Defense is just playing outstanding for you.
Yeah, I think you got to get your starters back in there just to see what you got, especially after coming off last week. You have to come into this week and try to get them to where you need them at for the rest of this game.
So 2nd and 4, deep snap. See what happens here. You got number 20. He was able to fall on it. The young sophomore for Oak Hills falls on the ball, but a huge loss. Covered by number 52, Ladonis Griffin, among other Firebirds. I think I also saw number 21, Hunter Anderson, who plays the corner, also came up there and put some pressure. We'll see it. And I don't know if it's a bad snap or, yeah, you can tell the snap's a little bit high. But there's Kiefer, 97, actually, first guy there. Hunter Anderson as well. And then I believe Ladonis Griffin was the 3rd guy back there. So 3rd and long now got some pressure from Griffin chasing him down. There you go. He does get the throw away and intercepted by J.J. Ross, number 5. Yep. Great catch by Ross. Now we'll see it from the beginning here. Ladonis Griffin with huge pressure. That's a big man, 260 pounds or more, coming from behind.
Almost had a sack.
Yeah, you could tell the sophomore quarterback could feel it. Threw the ball up, and that was his perfect coverage from Ross.
Perfect. Couldn't been in a better place.
So the second.
The Red Sea, the Steelers.
There you go. Second interception already, and basically less than 13 minutes of this game from the defense. So wow. First down, Lakota West at the Oak Hills 42-yard line. What more can you ask? You've scored a touchdown, and now that you're starting the ball in plus territory.
Defense is giving them some great field advantage, so hopefully we can take advantage of this.
So here we go. See if there's any changes at all to the lineup. You see Harris coming in motion.
David Afari. And they put David Afari in his first carry.
So that's number 4, David Afari. David is a junior, obviously very accomplished. I believe he's the leading returning running back in the GMC. I think he had over 1,100 yards last year. Nice running back, has over 200 yards so far this year. And with an offense that hasn't clicked on all cylinders, that's been a pretty solid because a lot of teams have known that he's going to be the guy carrying the ball. So nice run right off the bat. First down there. Advance the ball. 1st and 10 from the 29. Maybe that gives you a little thunder to go with the lightning we were seeing from Owensby. Christian back deep, and he keeps his feet. What a great job. He's only going to get 1 yard, but he could have been a loss of 5 or 6. If you can see this great balance by Christian. He was pulled down from behind, landed on top of the defender, and kept his head about him enough there to realize that he wasn't down, got back to his feet, and actually ended up with a positive yard on the play. Great effort by Christian.
Positive.
So here we go again, 2nd and 9, inside the 30-yard line. A little bit of a high snap.
David Afari again with it.
You know, and the timing was a little off because the high snap, he had to wait a little bit for the handoff. David Afari with the run, he got cut down. The penalty, or did the flag just fall out of his pocket? I didn't really see anything thrown. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 27-yard line. So what are you going to do here? You're going to try to quick throw somewhere, or are you going to keep trying to run the ball now? We've got Xander Nitz 19 wide. We've got number 2. We've got Harris this way. We've got Bain Allen left. Harris in motion again.
Oh, it's a blitz.
Quick throw out to Jones.
Out to Jones.
Now there's a flag in the backfield, another flag. I don't know if they saw the same thing.
I think I saw a hole out there.
It's kind of interesting. You know, that's one of those plays where you're okay with the defensive line getting in there a little bit. You just want to freeze them enough to try to get the ball past them, but there is a hold call.
I think when they blitzed, I think the line got a little shaky there and reached out.
So they gained about 3 yards on it. So had they not taken a penalty, it would have been 4th down and about 5 inside the 25-yard line. So they're going to take the penalty. Be West with a 3rd and long from their own 41-yard line. They have to get almost to the 19-yard line for a first down here.
So what is it?
So
3rd and
about 22. So we'll see what they do here. That was another pass they tried.
3rd and 20.
So here we go again. Kristen back.
So he's got to go upfield with it.
Afari. 3 receivers left, 1 right. They tried that ball, was to 14. Oh, a little bit of a high snap. I think it might have supposed to have been a quick handoff to Afari, and the high snap put him in a position where he couldn't make the handoff. He actually fights his way forward for a gain of maybe 1. So it's going to be 4th down for the Firebirds at the 40-yard line. So unfortunately, a drive that started at the 43, thanks to the interception by J.J. Ross, failed, ends up back only 3 yards from where they started. So here we go. We'll see if York can pin Oak Hills deep, because boy, if you put them if you can put them in a tough spot, that defense has been dynamite.
They got to settle down a little bit.
So we'll see what happens here with 8:47 to go and running here in the second quarter. Lakota West still up 14-0. See what happens here. Nice play by York. The fielded it like a shortstop. And it's unfortunately going to go into the end zone. And that happens a lot when you have that snap bounce to you. You really don't. You're out of timing and you're afraid of the block. You just kick it, and unfortunately, it ends up going a little too far for.
I think the adrenaline gets you flowing.
So Oak Hills will have the ball, but still, I mean, from a defensive perspective, they're starting at their 20-yard line. They've shown no ability to move the ball 80 yards. So 2 interceptions, 2 3-and-outs. Defense has been. Could you ask for any more? I mean, they've scored points. They've given you the ball. They've given you the ball in the end zone. They've given you the ball in positive territory, and they've been 3-and-out. If anything, they're not giving the offense a chance to rest tonight.
Exactly. I think the offense has to go back to what they started with. That first down, if you remember the first couple possessions, that dink out to the wing, to the flat, picks up 3 or 4, put them ahead of the chain.
Quick pass out to the flat. Pretty good tackle there pretty quickly by Mason. So a gain of 2 or 3 here. And you're just going to see the number 8 come out of the backfield. Quick, it's almost again that long pass. Truman Mason, the safety, nice tackle. Very sure gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line. And, that's obviously what Oak Hill's trying to do there is avoid that rush. Lakota West has been putting a lot of pressure on him when he goes back to pass. So they try to beat that by throwing the quick out. See Hunter Anderson here in front of us, 21. In man coverage on the outside. Now they're safety going back. They're going to
hand out number 8.
Now number 8, who just caught that pass, Frick, is now also tried to run it up the middle. No gain. I don't know if he might have lost a foot, but 3rd and 7.
Jalen Swanson was in there quick.
Nice to see Jalen out there again. You see Tegra running off the field. I don't know if he's coming off because of an injury or it's just a rotation, or maybe it's because it's a pass rush type situation. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, they probably
might have added an additional somebody more liable to cover out there. We see number 5, Ross, who already has an interception this way. You see Mason, 13, with an interception this way. David Jones over the flanker. Here they go. Quarterback back to pass. David Jones with the late rush.
Oh, it's up again.
So David Jones just missed him, forced him forward, and then I believe it was 97 Jacob Kiefer hit him right in the breadbasket.
Good pressure on him.
That ball ended up about, 12, maybe 15 yards short of the receiver.
Definitely.
Great job again. 3-and-out, gave up 3 yards.
Defense definitely came to play tonight.
This has been outstanding. So we still see that Lakota West, Adrian Davis, standing at his 50-yard line. Seems a little bit short. Kickers tended to kick it a little farther than that so far. But it should be excellent field position for Lakota West again.
Look like the coaches tell them to be there. So
See what happens.
Great
pressure. And so shows what I know. He was
picked
perfect.
He picked it up. I guess the coach knew what he was talking about.
So there you have it. I make a comment. He might be too close. because of where he's standing, he takes two steps forward, catches it on the run, and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. Great job by Adrian Davis.
Missed one tackle.
So there you go. I believe he caught the ball at his own 49, takes it 51 yards to pay dirt. Nice job by David Jones there, just sealing off the punter. Great effort by 12.
So we got to score on defense, we got to score on offense, and we got to score on special teams.
Wow, that's team football, huh?
That's a good week of practice. And we're still in the second quarter. 7 minutes, 24 seconds left for the second quarter.
So here we go. Number 80, Josh Lane to kick. Walters the hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with 7:24 to go, 21-0 Lakota West. We've had a touchdown from all three parts of the game. Outstanding. Outstanding. And that's, Dudley, that's why I'm up here, not down in the coach's box. See that on my boy, I think he's a little short. He actually had to come up 2 yards, caught it on the fly on a run, and 51 yards later, it's 7 points.
Coach made a good call. Coach looks like a genius right now.
That's right.
I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. I was like, he's up a little too close. Came up, fielded the ball, and look what happened.
Well, that's perfect. Well, that's great. Yort out there ready to kick off again. This is one of those great things when your kickoff guy's leg might get a little bit tired here, right?
Yeah, it's kicking off a lot.
They kicked off to start the game, kicked off after each of these 3 touchdowns. So this is already going to be his 4th kickoff. And again, as you just mentioned, we're less than 17 minutes into the game.
Yeah. Where has this been? Where has this been all season?
This is excellent. And, that's interesting also to mention, though, there were a couple players that didn't start. Now, doesn't mean that the other guys are better players, not saying that at all. But sometimes you get some guys who haven't been out there, get them a shot, get them a chance. They're jacked up, they're jived up, and they make some things happen. I mean, I can't think – could you have realistically a better defensive effort so far?
No.
I mean, how could you, right?
Yep.
Been
great.
I mean, it's just outstanding job by Carlton Gray and his Lakota West defense.
He's got to be feeling good about himself right now.
But if you know Carlton, he's pressing for the next one. He wants to see that next 3-and-out interception. And that's, that's what it takes, right, to have success is you don't dwell on it, you move on to the next play. Good kickoff from Yort. Catches it around the 3 or 4 yard line.
Right up the middle. Oh, looks like got a little room.
Good return. Does a nice job, 21.
Was it?
Ball's loose. Lakota West recovers.
Fumble loose.
First down, Firebirds. So, again, here's one of those things. If you noticed him running the return, Lakota West wasn't tackling him down. They were all reaching and ripping for the ball, and you're thinking, just tackle him. Nope. They did rip it loose, right? So, first down, Firebirds at the 36-yard line. You thought I was kidding. The offense is going to get tired. So, there you go. Take a look here, see who recovers that for Lakota West. But great job. Looks like, is it maybe number 30 might be the guy there? No, who ended up getting on it? Can't see, comes from the side. We'll check on that here for you. So here we go. Kristen back still. First and 10. A little bit high. Afari. Nice hole. Nice little step. 12, 13 yards. So tell us a little bit. So tell us a little bit about David Afari. Here we go. We're going to see him. Nice run. Picks up his feet.
Look, swift on his feet.
And he finishes the play forward. That last, instead of getting back at the end of the tackle, he ends up going forward for another yard and a half. That's the difference, right? That's the difference between first downs. Here he goes again, David. A little shake and beg, twist. Right. Not much there. Was able to make the first guy miss, but the spin move put him in position where the second man was right there to make the tackle. Gain of about 1 yard on that play for Afari. Again, David last year as a sophomore started, ran for over 1,000 yards, led the GMC from a returning perspective. Has a couple offers, I believe, from colleges.
Yeah,
has been a little bit of a slow start this year, as had most of the Lakota West offense. Yeah. But today they're on it. Nice job running through 2 tacklers, but kept for another yard gain. So we're talking third and 9, 8 maybe.
Yeah, the offense got to take advantage of this field position that this defenses keep giving them.
So we'll see what they do here. Now I know they've had a lot of success here with 6:10 to go in the second quarter. We've had a lot of success with that quick little pass. At least get somebody moving. I know you need 9 yards, but you may well be in field goal range. May be able to break something. See a nice job out there. We'll see if the offensive line can help make it happen there. Again, I see Jake Urban and Andre Prophet, looks like on the right side.
Pass.
There's a throw.
Oh, right through the hands of Dylan Jones.
Not quite sure. That would have looked like a pretty decent pass. Well, easy for us to say from up here. We don't have anybody trying to. We don't have anybody trying to hit us.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? It looks like we're going to try a field goal. Looks like they're going to spot it around just short of the 29-yard line. So it's going to be attempting a 38, 39-yard field goal here for York. Now he's shown a pretty strong leg so far this year. As a punter, we'll see what happens here. With 5:46 to go, this would be nice to finish this off when the defense or the special teams turns the ball over for you. Number 10, Cy Walters, the holder. Snap, kick, plenty of leg. Kick is up. Kick is good. Nice job by York.
3 points.
5:43 to go. Lakota West 24, Oak Hills nothing. So that's pretty nice, though, right? The special teams turns the ball over. Offense gets 1 first down and is able to get 3 points out of it. Pretty nice when you run for 1 first down and you're able to get points. As you said, we've got so the defense has scored. The defense has turned the ball over and given the offense the ball in plus territory.
Great.
Special teams has scored. Special teams has turned them over and given you the ball in plus territory. That just ended up with a field goal.
They put the offense in great position.
And the first series, offense went down and scored themselves.
Exactly.
So we've seen all types here. Great team effort from Lakota West. As you mentioned several times here, it really looks like they're ready to go.
Practice really paid off for them so far this first half. I think Coach has got to be proud of his team. Still some tweaking. Coaches still want more, but from a spectator standpoint, this is very enjoyable, especially being on the Lakota West side. So hope we can keep this going for the next 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the second quarter.
Kind of interesting to see here. York, the kick. See, now you start looking, saying, boy, what can special teams do for you this time?
Definitely.
So here they go. Here's the kick. Good, strong, high kick. That's a touchback. Nice job by York. So here we go again. Oak Hills is going to have to start at their own 20. Now that's frustrating too, right? If you are Oak Hills, I mean, you're starting the ball back in your own, at your own 20 every time. You're already in your second quarterback of the game. Because our first quarterback, we've not seen him return yet. Yeah, number 18, I see him over there with his helmet off around the offensive huddle. You see him there, hand on hip.
Yep. It's got to be a little frustrating right now. Nothing seems to go right in no aspect of the game for Oak Hills.
And just talking again, you see 21, Hunter Anderson, 5, J.J. Ross. See number 3, Jalen Swanson. See number 10, Cy Walters. See number 13, Truman Mason, all in the defensive secondary. Number 12, David Jones at linebacker.
It's a pass.
Great pressure again. Is it intercepted?
Intercepted.
It is.
Intercepted.
Oh, wow. What a great job. That's Ross again. J.J. Ross, his second interception. Team's third interception of the game. We're gonna see this again.
Right now.
But again, I see Kid and tell from the right side there was pressure. Come back that way, and I also know that we had so it's Ladonis Griffin. There he is, 52, and he has got Jake Kiefer in front of him, and between the two of them, he just threw the ball, and what an athletic play by J.J. Ross. That was an outstanding interception, stepping back in front of the receiver.
Definitely. Hopefully, offense can move this. They put him in great position on the 18.
You do need him to put one in the end zone here, right? I mean, you hate to say it, but you can about put this thing away, can't you? Timeout, Oak Hills. I tell you what, I'm not sure what you tell them.
You got to, as a coach, you got to have that one for the Gipper speech over there. You got to say, hey, this is just first half. We got another half to go, and hoping that they can come out with a little momentum. But the way West is playing possess right now, this is by far their best defensive game so far.
Speaking of win-win for the Gipper, I happened to have a chance to see Notre Dame play your favorite team, Michigan, earlier this year. I don't recall exactly what happened.
Well, Michigan got off to a slow start. They try to finish the game strong. It wasn't the results that I was hoping for, and I hate that I have to sit here next to you and realize that
So,
I have to go with it today.
all kidding aside, what a again. I mean, I don't think we can say it enough. The defense tonight has been outstanding. I mean, we're literally less than 19 minutes into this game. 3 interceptions, a touchdown, multiple 3 and outs.
Fumble recovery.
I mean, wow.
I
What
think this is truly the home of the Firebirds tonight. I think they came out to show the youngsters, because we have all the young Firebirds
right.
out tonight. So
the
give
young,
them
the
some
young,
pride.
yeah, the young players and the cheerleaders, both here.
Clock. Yeah, legal procedure.
I think the center perhaps rocked a little bit. It might have been what they're signaling there. So darn it, 1st and 15 for the Firebirds. Now back to the 23-yard line. They really need to. I mean, boy, it sure would be nice to put a touchdown in here with the offense, right?
Yeah, this possession they really need to execute.
And you see number 19 Nitz, number 14 Jones, both right. Afari in the backfield along with Deontay Kristen. See, I don't know if he got a little pressure on him. Something or short arm. Yeah. Something happened there, right? Wasn't a throw was well short of number 2 Harris. So so with 5:33 to go here, second down. Yeah, we'll see if we can tell what happened here.
Yeah, it gets slipped out his hand.
And I don't know if you had David Afari stepping over in front of him in pass protection. I don't know if he got space. So he short-armed it. But here we go, 2nd and 15 with 5:33 to go. West up 24-0 here at Firebird Stadium. Deontay back. I think he was trying to hand off to Afari, and
we lost a lot of
timing
yards.
was bad on the handoff. So fortunately, Christian was able to pick it back up himself, but a significant loss again here.
He took his eyes off the ball before he got it.
Yeah,
handoff.
The snap was a little high, and I'm not blaming the center. I mean, it was it was catchable, but it was slightly high, and what it looked like is with the timing, Kristen was trying to immediately get it low enough to put it into the handoff to Afari, and moved just a little too quick, took his eyes off it. You're right. So here we go, 3rd and 25 from the 34-yard line. Big play here to try to get something back. Taking over inside the 20.
Another snap high.
And Oak Hills recovers this time.
Covers the fumble. Snap was high again. He couldn't get it down this time.
So Oak Hills recovers at the 41-yard line. You see he jumped. It was intended to be a handoff again. Number 91 for Oak Hills was able to jump on the ball there.
Ryan Hulemeyer. I'm
glad I make you say that name each time. But obviously the fact that we've had to say it, he's made a couple plays here tonight for what's been a tough effort so far for the Oak Hills Highlanders.
The offense for Lakota West seems to got stagnated a little bit.
Yeah, and you know what? Timing just a little bit, the snap's a little high, just didn't go quite as smooth as you would have liked. See if defense can come through again for us. Nice job. The great thing is that in spite of what's happening, that the offense isn't punishing, taking full advantage maybe of some of those defenses come to play tonight.
That was another good tackle by Tegra Shabola.
Great job. It's interesting. We haven't been able to call the safeties and the linebackers a whole lot on tackles because we're seeing pressure from the defensive line, and the defensive backs have been, able to make plays on the ball. Here we go. Deep snap again. There's Lakota West sending extra guys. Quarterback's just flinging it. I don't think there was a defender within 3 steps of him. I see Kiefer and Jones, and I think it might have been Mason back there. He just threw it. I mean, that looked like a sophomore with happy feet, didn't it?
Yeah.
He saw him coming, and he just flinged it.
I think you heard those happy feet. They're coming.
So as we mentioned earlier, what's going on? It's 3rd and long. Tegra Shabola comes out. They add number 34, who's already returned a punt for touchdown, Adrian Davis, into the secondary. We added an additional defensive back. Yeah. There's Griffin with a hard hit. Nice throw. First down, look, Oak Hills.
Yep.
I tell you, but the quarterback, he felt that one.
Yep.
Griffin did get him just a little bit after he released the ball. So it'll be first down for Oak Hills at the Lakota West 43-yard line.
That was a good catch by Jacob Berkeymeyer. Number 81, wide receiver, 6'4", senior for Oak Hills.
So see if the defense can step back up here. You know, it's
Slow
kind
snap.
of throws the ball, caught, hit immediately for a gain of maybe 2 yards out there. Nice job again by the defense. I think that was the safety, Cy Walters, coming over, knocked him out of bounds. After a 1-yard gain to the 42. It's kind of funny. I mean, you almost feel like, boy, that was a letdown for the defense. They finally gave up a first down. we haven't seen much of that from Oak Hills. Here they are back. Looks like the West is going to send a bunch of pressure. Quarterback is scrambling, knocked it loose. Caught by a lineman. Lineman's dream here. Ladonis Griffin knocked his own helmet off. Here he goes. So you're going to see pressure from Lakota West all over the place. You're going to see somebody here. It's Kiefer, 97. Hits them from behind. Ball ends up in number 52, an offensive lineman for Oak Hill's hands. He then thinks he's going to run for a little bit. Gavin McCarthy, also the punter. And Ladonis Griffin just tattoos him. That's two big men colliding. And
that was a lot of force.
Yeah, and clearly Ladonis got the better of that one. Yeah. So 3rd and 11. Here we go. See what Lakota West does. Looks like David Jones coming off the end. Pressure straight up the middle. Yeah, so that was a nice job. It looked like Ross tried to jump it going for his 3rd interception of the game. Ball got over him, but the got in the way of the receiver. Receiver wasn't able to bring that down. I also saw number 98 in there. I don't know that we've properly called his name out there.
We're showing the geese formation. I guess they're headed south.
But we're going to see, Here we go, 4th and 11 for Oak Hills. Could be see if the defense makes a nice play. Nice job by David Jones. Just as the receiver was catching the ball, was right there, maybe got his hands on it. Certainly put him in a position where he didn't want to catch it. Yeah, and by the way, had he caught that, there were 4 or 5 Firebirds between him and the first down. So great job by the defense again. There they are. Their worst possession of the game. They gave up a first down.
David Jones, J.J. Ross is really playing lights out right now. Adonis, whole group.
They are doing a great job out there.
And that defensive line.
See Keon Fairs, a 5'11", 380-pound senior, an offensive line out there on the left guard for Lakota. Here we go. Again, like normal, three receivers out. We've got a couple backs out there. Try to run a Fari straight up the middle. Not a whole lot there. Gains about 3. And, that's what I know David's seen a lot of this year. No gaping holes. He's got to
playing him now. He was a leader last year.
They know he's going to run the ball. You got to try to fight forward. Now there's 3 yards. I mean, the last couple offensive possessions we've got where we only got 1 yard on first down. So at least this puts you in a position where you still have options here. See what the offensive coordinator has in mind here. See if they can do something. There's 2:14 to go. There you go. Quarterback, nice. Oh, wow. Nice throw and catch. That's a great job by Harris. Jay Harris has done a nice, we've seen him all over the place, right? We've seen him in the backfield. We've seen him catch the ball out of the backfield or out wide. See a nice pattern. That was a nice throw here by number 9, Kristen. You see that, Afari out there? They're worried about the little flat pass. Fakes to him and then throws it downfield. First down, Firebirds at the 30-yard line with 2:02 to go, up 24-0. There we go. David runs the ball round the end. He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, late flag. Late flag right there, about 10 yards downfield. Unfortunately, that's often where you see an illegal block or a hold down there, right, where that flag comes thrown in. The Oak Hills coaching staff seems to think that's what it is. And it is a hold called. So it's probably going to be about, it looks like they called it about 12 yards downfield, so we're probably 1st and 8.
Tough break for the offense.
Boy, yeah, and again, nice throw. Come back with the run wide with Afari, and when he got it there, he got a little opening, and he knew how to take it to the house. So 1st and 8 from the 28-yard line with 1:53. So still plenty of time for the offense here. They still have their timeouts left. 3 of them. See Xander Nitz out wide this way. We see Jay Harris and Dylan Jones left. Afari still in the backfield with Deontay. Here comes Owensby out the side. Quick run right up the middle for Afari. That was kind of,
he
drops
lost
the
the
ball. Still loose. Still loose. Oh, pick.
What could happen? So the quarterback
That's the
gets
quarterback,
the ball back.
Deontay Christian.
The ball hops around,
Wow.
and
So a
Christian
great.
gets it back. The quarterback. It started with the quarterback, ended with the quarterback for a touchdown.
So I'm not sure how the offensive coordinator designed this one. You see Afari, great hole opened up.
Right.
Afari makes a nice kick back. He's not sure to go right or left, and I think then wasn't sure where to put the ball. Bounce around. The quarterback falls in the play, picks it back up around the 15-yard line, and takes it the rest of the way to pay dirt.
Everything's happening right for Lakota West.
Yeah,
The first half has been a dream.
So
first half.
the offense turns it over, and they score a touchdown. Right? They fumble, and it ends up in a touchdown. I guess it's not a turnover, but you're right.
You couldn't have even.
So here we
drawn
go.
up no better.
There's the kick. Extra point is good. So with 1:37 to go, Lakota West 31, Oak Hills nothing. We're going to see a replay of this again. This is crazy, right? There's David Afari. Defense does a nice job, rips the ball loose. Nitz tries to get on it, no luck. You see Owensby tried to get it, no luck. And there's number 9 following the play, right? Didn't give up on the play, following his guy. He was probably heading downfield because he was so excited about the big run.
Yeah.
And he's right there, picks it up, and he knew what to do with it once he got it.
Coach has got to be over this saying, hey, we got to keep this going.
I just watched the Oak Hills coaches are next to us. I mean, the one guy just took his hat, threw it in the air.
Yeah.
He doesn't, behind you over there, he doesn't know. I mean, what do you do, right? You strip the ball, and West gets a touchdown out of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Coach Nichols talking to the special teams.
This is what Lakota West has been waiting for all year.
Wow.
Everything seems to be going right.
This is a great night.
So with 1:37 to go in the first half, Lakota West 31, Oak Hills nothing. I mean, I see the coaches over here from Oak just shaking their head. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, it's a tough one for Oak
So
Hills
here's
right
Jort.
now.
Jort with the kickoff again. His legs probably get tired.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Kick the ball into the end zone a couple times. 2 guys back around the 4 or 5 yard line. See if they get a chance to make a play. High and deep. Going to cross that imaginary plane again. So, again, in high school, whether it's on the ground or in the air, if the ball crosses the goal line, you're not allowed to advance it. First down, Oak Hills from their own 20-yard line. What do you do if you're Oak Hills? Do you try to do something here? Do you try to lick your wounds and limp into halftime? So we're going to see this play. You're going to see number 4, Afari, takes the handoff. Great job. They open up the hole. Defensive back rips it loose. You see 19 Nitz. Number 1, Owensby, try to get it. And there's Christian. And Christian picks it up and lopes into the end zone. Everybody else was diving.
Quarterback never gave up.
Yeah, he followed the play, right?
Followed the play.
Everybody else was just laying on the ground by the time he picked it up. He was one of the few guys still standing. Oak Hill's meandering out on the field. I'm sure they're.
I think I might just take this in. I don't want to get a turnover here with 1:37 seconds now. Keep it on the ground.
See what they do. They've got one back in the backfield with him.
Yeah. Probably going to keep it on the ground.
See what happens. Yeah, there's the handoff right up the middle.
Just try to
Gain of 2 or 3. I saw Kolosik came through, got an arm on him early in the backfield a little bit. He was able to stumble past that for a gain of 2. The rest of his teammates were right there ready to make the play. I tell you, it's just been what a great defensive effort. When we come back in the second half, with the stats are going to be pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think
this
so
is
too.
this is impressive. And boy, Lakota West, haven't had these opportunities so far this year. First 4 games, they needed this.
This is refreshing. I think it brings back the spirit tonight because this was a spirit night. Quarterback keeper. I don't know if that's wise. They lost one quarterback already. I don't know if I'm going to put my quarterback out there like that.
Gains maybe 6, so it's going to be 3rd down with clock still running, 45 seconds to go. 3rd and 1 or 2. I'm guessing they still try to run the ball, get a first down, and then take it in for for halftime, I imagine. See what they do here. Lakota West is selling out. They get a quarterback to try to keep it. He does. Gets the first down. Gets a nice gain on the play. It's actually one of their better offensive plays so far. Obviously, Lakota West was not too concerned about him getting 4 or 5 yards there. Clock continues to run under 25 seconds. Ball is advanced out to the 37-yard line. See, Lakota West is just trying to do the right things, keep them going. I mean, Oak Hills isn't even risking a handoff. They're just running the quarterback right now.
Yeah.
Gains another 4 or 5 yards. Clock just keeps running under 15 seconds.
That might be it.
See if they try to run one more play. Looks like they're head. Well, we'll see.
7 seconds left.
5 seconds. We'll see if they can get a snap off here. I don't know if they're going to try to do something. No, just going to run the ball. Nice tackle there from Lakota West.
That's
See Swanson
halftime.
and Kolosik involved there. So at the end of the first half here at Firebird Stadium, Lakota West 31, Oak Hills nothing. We'll see you guys back after halftime. Enjoy the band. are back again at Firebird Stadium for the second half. The Firebirds, dare I say it, on fire in the first half. 31 points. What a, leading 31-0 over the 3-1 Oak Hills Highlanders. Dudley, what's going on?
I think they were prepared this week. I think after 3 tough weeks, they came out, had a great week of practice, and they executed. I think on the special teams, defensive side of the ball, they're doing really well. Offense is okay. I think we had 3 or 4 drives down there that got stagnated a little bit on offense, but we made up for it with special teams and defense.
So we have 4 touchdowns and a field goal. We have 2 offensive touchdowns, albeit one of them we fumbled and picked up the loose ball and took it for a touchdown. A touchdown from the defense, an interception by Truman Mason. A touchdown return from the punt by Adrian Davis. And a field goal, which was a turnover that West, the offense got 1 first down and was able to kick a field goal. Yeah. I mean, what a great team effort. We can look through some of these stats. It's remarkable.
The total number of plays, Oak Hills run 31 plays for 39 total yards. So West has run 25 plays for 124 total yards.
So think about that from a defensive perspective. Oak Hills 31 plays, 39 yards. I mean, that's stifling. And let's add to it 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery. Wow, that's outstanding. So West will start out after that short kick, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, leading 31-0. For those of you not familiar, because over the last few years in Ohio, when one team leads by 30 points or more, the clock will be running. So that's why if you wonder why the clock's moving at any time here, if we talk about it, you're like, wow, how did that happen? The clock will continue to run as long as the score stays at that point. So
West come out passing.
Just like they started at the beginning, right?
Yes.
Short pass, completed out there.
To Dejon Robinson, number 8, Dejon Robinson with the catch. A lot of yards after the catch.
So there we go again. So a new guy, new offensive player there involved. Another nice throw from Kristen. Handoff up the middle. I believe that's David Afari on the carry. Yep. So David in the first half didn't play in the first quarter. So really just in the second quarter alone, David did add a little bit of an offense on the running side from that perspective, right? He had 7 carries for 47 yards and also had a 25-yard touchdown called back for holding. So here we go, 2nd and 8 for the Firebirds, just short of midfield. Deontay Christian takes the snap.
They're bringing a guy up, a pass out to Dylan Jones. There's some blocking out there. Gets by
nice
the first
move
guy.
by Dylan. Nice run.
Nice run.
Did a nice. If you notice that, Dylan Jones had to bend over, catch the ball, didn't go to the knee, kept his feet, kind of faked to the inside, and then juked back outside and made a nice gain out of the play, coming just short. So gained about 8 yards on the play to make it a 3rd and 1.
Some great yards after the catch.
That was really a nice play there by Dylan Jones. Dylan also, of course, had a catch in the first half as well. So here we go, 3rd and 1.
Oak Hills is bringing 5 guys. Again,
quick throw,
flare out.
Just a bit over his head there. They intended that one for number 8 again, Robinson, the 5'8", 145-pound senior. Overthrew him slightly. Do you think you go for it here, 3rd and 1 at the 44-yard line? I think you go for it. Looks like the coaching staff's thinking about it here a little bit. Looks like they will keep the staff out there. See what we do now. Now, when you threw the ball there on 3rd and 1, does that mean we're willing to run the ball here on 4th and 1? That you feel like you can make something happen?
History would dictate that. You got a Afari in the backfield. The line has to really fire off, but it's 8 in the box for Oak Hills. That'll be tough, but they do go with the run.
And he
gets
down.
the first down.
That's a nice job. Offensive line there didn't have to move anybody. Just get a helmet on a helmet, giving him enough crease that he can fight through there, although it looks like he's limping a little bit there. Hopefully David's all right. Gained about 4 yards there in the first down. 1st and 10, Lakota West with 8:56 to go, up 31-0 here in the 3rd quarter over Oak Hills. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. Does a good job of avoiding one tackler. He's going to lose a few yards on the play. That right from the beginning didn't look good.
I don't know if that was the play they wanted.
So let's look at that again, see what exactly happened here.
Fake the handoff.
Fake the handoff, and I'm guessing that the Oak Hills player came out of off the corner and
Yeah, number 9, Christian Nair, linebacker.
just blew the play up.
5'10". Yeah, he got in there really fast. So they blitz. Oak Hill's been sending 5 people.
So here we go, 2nd and 13 from the 44-yard line, Lakota West. 8:15 to go here in the third quarter from Firebird Stadium, where Lakota West leads 31-0. Handoff to Afari around the left side. Does a nice job keeping that shoulder down. See that, a couple of nice blocks there from 71 and 72 from Lakota West. Ryan Francisco and Ethan Elliott. They got just, made some good contact with the defenders, and, that's really all Afari needed there. Now it looks like there's a penalty there late. Looks like a holding call.
Holding.
Didn't see that. So what looked like good blocking from my angle must got a little too much jersey.
I think when he was trying to get on the outside, the guard that pulled out there had a little jersey.
So we'll see what happens here. Ball all the way back to the Lakota West 43-yard line. Going to put us in a pretty long position here, needing to get to the Oak Hills 31. So looks like about 26 to go here on second down. Clock continues to run, 7:18 to go, third quarter. Deontay back. Sends Robinson.
Fumble. Oak Hills recovers.
So
number 3 from Oak Hill, Andy Lawson, recovers.
So there we have So Deontay doesn't get it. Instead of falling on the ball, he tried to pick it up. Didn't get it, and Oak Hills recovers. So first down, Oak Hills at the Lakota West 36-yard line. You might be thinking, gosh, why in the world didn't he just fall on the ball? Earlier in the game, he picked up a ball and advanced it for a touchdown. So now a little different situation, but it certainly had some success the last time around. Here we go, 7 minutes to go. Oak Hills ball, probably their deepest penetration of the game here starting at the Lakota West 36-yard line.
Again, a second
trying to
half.
bring the run out to the outside. See 13 Mason couldn't quite get there, but J.J. Ross makes a nice play there, tackles him out of bounds. Does get a gain on the play. See where they spot this one. Looks like they spot it close to the 30-yard line, so looks like we're going to be about 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. I tell you, that was about as good a defensive performance as you could see. This is a team that they've had a quarterback who's thrown for over 800 yards this year. They've had a running back run for over 150 yards. And they were 31 plays, 37 yards in the first half. What an outstanding effort, and 4 turnovers forced. Here we go. Oak Hills back.
Bring the heat. Lakota West. Oh, it's a fumble. Oak Hills. Lakota West.
Recovered by Kolosik. So there's Isaac's thinking, boy, I should have picked that one up.
Definitely.
But I think, so here we go. 5th turnover for Oak Hills. You'll see it. The quarterback had come in, got it there. Isaac jumped on the ball. I think he's thinking he should have scooped and score. But
David Jones Jr. called that fumble. He was in there quick.
Nice play by number 12, David Jones. Well, there we go. Deepest penetration yet of Oak Hills after West fumbles, and they're able to turn it right back around. First down, Firebirds, 33-yard line, about halfway through the third quarter here. So we'll see what Lakota West does. See if they can get something happening here. Kristen back, takes the snap. Wow, another, he falls on it, but he and Afari looked like they weren't sure who was keeping it or running with it. Two of them are looking at each other like, what's going on?
They haven't been on the same page the last couple.
Yeah, we'll see that. You'll see. I think it looks like the quarterback was trying to pull it back out to run the ball himself, the read option. And I don't know if one guy thought he was supposed to take it or not, but net effect is about a 5-yard loss, 2nd and almost 15 for Lakota West, back to their own 29-yard line. West takes the snap. There's just a clean handoff to Afari. Jets up the middle. Nice run. Hold on to the ball, David. That ball seemed to get a little loose out there, but nice run there of about 18, 19 yards. You'll see that here. We'll look at this blocking up the middle. So there it is, just a straight handoff.
Straight up,
nice job. You see him get to the second level there.
There's 2, 3.
A couple nice blocks there. Great job. First down, Lakota West at their own 47-yard line. Well, there you go. I think that was one. Okay, you're going to hand it off. There was no thinking about who was keeping it, who was running it.
When they make the good handoff, it seems that good things happen.
You know, and we're seeing some positives here with the offensive line at least getting a helmet. You see there, Oak Hill's selling out, sending some blitzers.
They're bringing 8.
Afari runs it again ahead for a couple yards. Be second and a long 8, the 48-yard line. Of course, what West is really doing is a running clock. We're almost 8 minutes into the third quarter already. And I think that's what Lakota West would love to do is just run, clock, run.
The clock out. Oak Hill seemed like they came out this half with a little bit more.
A little more energy, right? Yeah.
A little bit more energy. You know, they're bringing 8 down the box now.
Here comes Afari around the right side. Gets it. You know, it's nice when he gets his body, his shoulders square. He's a load, so he finishes off plays, gains about 7 or 8. It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 45-yard line. You'll see this. He comes around the outside. He's easily tackleable, but
squares up.
You see that once he gets those shoulders square, that he's a man.
Yeah,
you have to be serious about wanting to tackle him. And it looks like actually 21, the defender who's involved in the tackle there for Oak Hills, is down on the play.
Yep. Injured player number 21.
And they brought him down, but again. When David is running like that, he's going forward. You're getting that extra half yard at the end of every play, finishing off the runs.
He always falls forward. If you see him get tackled, he seems to always fall forward. That's a sign of a good runner.
Nice to see that offensive line out there.
Some good technique.
You know, it was kind of intermittent in the first half, but it looks like they're doing a better job of getting a helmet on a helmet, or at least putting their body on top and allowing the running back to go. Now, it may be a little bit easier in the second quarter and here in the third quarter with David Afari. David's a little bigger running back, so he's harder to arm tackle perhaps than some of the other guys that were running earlier.
Seems like he tends to get stronger as the game goes on. So
David obviously like to probably break that century mark tonight, get a season back on track. He's 3 games in, only a couple hundred yards. Oh, Christian struggles with the snap, tries to pick it up, ends up falling back on it, but back at the West 42-yard line.
What happens?
So 3rd and 2 to 3rd and long. I'm not sure what's having a little bit of difficulty holding on the ball.
It was a good snap.
I
snap
think
was
he's
there.
just looking, right? He's moving his eyes a little bit early. You mentioned that earlier in the first half.
Yeah. He's got to look that ball all the way in. I think he's trying to move before the ball. See, he's moving before the ball gets there. Yeah, he's got to look that ball all the way in.
I mean, the ball wasn't going to hit him in the breadbasket, but it sure wasn't too far away from that. So here we go with Jort back to punt, standing right now at his own 29-yard line. Punt returner for Oak Hills at his own 15. A little bit of pressure, but he gets a nice kick away over his head. Rolling back toward the end zone. It stops out there at the 10. Nice punt from their own 43 to about the 10. So we're looking at about a 47-yard no-return punt.
Nice punt coverage.
Nice job. Puts the defense in great position again here.
Now let's see if we can get back on track with this defense and hold them.
So with 2:40 to go here in the third quarter, Lakota West still holds that large lead that they had at halftime. See what Oak Hills can do. What do you do for your Oak Hills?
You go back to the game plan. This is where you practice some of your things. You go back to things and hopefully you stay on your game plan and see if you can get something. I don't know if the game is out of reach or not, but you got to stay with what you know.
And let's be serious. I mean, right, it's out of reach.
Oh.
The way this game's going. Great penetration from defense. I see Swanson, number 3, getting off the pile. I see several other players there.
Jacob Kiefer.
We'll see that again. But so they tried to hand it right up the middle. The quarterback tried to keep it up the middle.
Number 3.
Swanson first. Ladonis Griffin, 52 on it. Just a host of Lakota West Firebirds for a loss of 2. Here he is back to throw again. Tries to do a double move.
Double move.
Actually, nice adjustment by the receiver. Yeah. Now, he could not hold on to the ball. Hunter Anderson was in great position.
He
21. Ball was a slightly underthrown. Receiver number 6 there did a nice job of adjusting to the ball. Tried to bring it in, but couldn't do so.
Yep.
So you'll see this. He's going to make a double move. Well, we won't see him. Ball's thrown. Ball's a little underthrown. 6 tried to make it out, and then Anderson finishes it up by ripping the ball back and loose again. Nice job, Hunter Anderson, there on the outside.
That was a great play by defensive back.
Was running stride by stride with him. Receiver made a nice adjustment, and Anderson finished the play by pulling the ball alone. Here we go, 3rd and long. I don't know what we have. Play's blown dead.
It's got to be legal procedure.
Yeah, it must be some kind of procedure there on the end. So we're going to move the ball back inside the 5-yard line, I believe.
Wow.
Going to be
it
about
seems like West defense have their ears pinned back. They're going all in.
Yeah, so it'll be 3rd down and long from the 4-yard line. Half the distance on that penalty. 3rd and about, about 16. See what Oak Hills has to say here. Go to what? Deep snap. Oh, wow. Ladonis Griffin was right in there.
Oh, JJ.
He got it again.
Another
he got it again. J.J. Ross, his 3rd interception of the day. 4th for the Firebirds. Nice play by J.J. Ross. Yeah, he can celebrate a little bit. This has been outstanding. Yeah. But look at Ladonis Griffin, 52.
The pressure was in there again.
Pressured again. I mean, perfect coverage. You had 34 coming over there from the safety. Or the extra defensive back, Adrian Davis.
He gets snatched the ball away.
Perfect bracket coverage, right? You had some guy over the top. You had one guy underneath. Interception, 1st and 10, Firebirds with 37 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter at the 30-yard line. I can't tell you I've seen a better defensive effort this year.
No, this
that's I can't tell you I saw one in the last couple years. I mean, this is outstanding.
Okay, sails out.
There you go. Running play is going to end the quarter. Not, still nice to see. You don't see it as much anymore. I do see one of the Lakota West receivers down there blocking downfield, and you never know when it's going to matter, right? That running back pops free, and that one last block is what is the difference between 10 yards and a touchdown.
Well, Oak Hills is selling out. If David Fiery gets through that first line, it's going to be tough to get him. But at the end of the 3rd quarter, no score that quarter. It was a tough quarter for our offense. Defense came to play again.
There we go. At the end of 3 quarters, Lakota West 31, Oak Hills nothing. Lakota West is going to come out in the 4th quarter, 2nd and 8 from the Oak Hills 28-yard line. It would be nice to see the offense punch one in. I mean, not that you want to kick sand in the face of Oak Hills, but the offense has struggled a little bit this year. It would be nice to see them have, punch this in from the 30-yard line in. They've had they've been given a lot of plus position today by the defense.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Coach Water open it up a little bit, try some different things, some things you've been working on.
See what they get. See if they, you also start thinking, hey, are they going to start going a little deeper into their lineup? They're 1 and 3. They've had some struggles. I think they would love to see that this first group punch the ball into the end zone.
Definitely.
See some guys out there for Lakota West. Don't know if we've mentioned as often as we should have. I see number 55, Aaron Thomas, on the offensive line. I see 71, Ryan Francisco. I see 72, Ethan Elliott. I know we've mentioned him a couple times. See 73 over there. I believe that's Anthony Breed.
I wonder if we'll see the young quarterback, Caleb. He got a couple reps last game.
Someone mentioned he might have had a little bit of an injury.
Oh, okay.
There's David Afari. Boy, they sold out, run blitzed right at David. So David's tackled for about a 4 or 5 yard loss in the backfield there. It's going to be 3rd and long. Yeah, lost about 5, so it's going to be 3rd and probably close to 13 for Lakota West here. See what they do now. So do you throw the ball? Do you throw the ball, Dudley? What do you do here? I mean, they're selling out on your run.
Yeah, well, you got to open it up. 13 yards, a lot of yards.
We see Owensby 1 out there at the wing. See Nitz 19 out wide left. Looks like Bain Allen over to the right. See David Afari go out down the field. Yeah, that's pass interference. So there you go. Lakota West was throwing the ball intended for number 11. That's Jackson Ford. It would have been only about a 5-yard gain, but defense came right through him to try to make the play. It'll be pass interference. So we're going to move it here. You're going to see this. Number 11, Ford goes out, stops, and the defense 21 just comes right through him. Took away any ability of him to even have a chance to catch the ball, and that's one of those frustrations because you're thinking, boy, that would have been short. It would have been 4th and long had he caught the ball.
It would have been a good stop for Old Kills, but unfortunately.
But here we go. But, yeah, now it becomes 1st and 10 for the Firebirds. Down inside the 20-yard line. I think they're about the 18. So here we go again. That was a pretty big play for the Firebirds to keep that series going. A little bit low snap. Hands off to Afari. Got a nice hole. Nice spin. Able to lunge forward. Looks like he got close to 8 yards on that play. It's nice to see David having some successes here, right? I mean, we know he's a strong running back. If he can get, here we go. Looks like a little bit more tempo. There's the run. Nice spin move by Afari. Lakota West going quick tempo. They're back here. Another handoff to Afari. Bobbles the ball, but look at that. What a great effort. Good hit late, but it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. That's a nice run by David. Looks like he bobbled the ball on the front end of that. Was able to get hold of it and then makes a couple people miss straight up the middle all the way to the 1-yard line.
It's been bobbling a little bit for some reason this half.
We have. We've struggled a little bit with holding on to the ball, but boy, what a great effort. Here we are. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. You see Afari in the backfield with the quarterback, Deontay Kristen.
Be man on man, helmet on
helmet. Of course, you can see them. They're all coming up the middle. Oh, my gosh. The snap actually was on the ground, and I believe our quarterback had his knee down touching the ball. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Afari picked it up, tried to run it, but I think if I saw that right, it looked like the quarterback was already had his hand on the ball and his knee on the ground, which means the play was dead.
For some reason, we're having snap problems and bobble problems this half.
Here we go again. 8:36 to go, 4th quarter. Deontay comes back out to talk to the squad. 2nd and goal from the 5 or 6-yard line. Afari in the backfield. You see Nitz, Allen, Owensby left. Shotgun. Good snap. Handoff to Afari. Shoulders square. Gets the ball back inside the 5-yard line. Looks like he's close to the 3. Is there an injury on the? Not sure what the timeout O'Kills. Okay, so it's going to be, when we come back from the timeout, it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line for Lakota West with 8:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lakota West holding on to that large lead they had from halftime.
What do you do if you're Lakota? Do you just run it straight up again?
Yeah, I think you run the ball twice here, right?
Yeah.
They're I mean, they're probably going to run blitz. They're going to sell out.
Man on man,
but
helmet on helmet.
What you're trying to do is, get a couple guys, get a helmet on a defender. They're not likely to tackle an Afari with an arm. Yeah. So if they're having to engage, if you can engage the defender, right? You want him to get a running start and figure he's got to try to get through a guy or make a guy miss.
Yes.
So we'll see what they do here. Now they fooled us before, so see 14 Jones out here. They've thrown the ball off to him, close to the line of scrimmage and allowed him to make some plays. Is that something you go back to? He's had a couple of successful plays like that out here on the
spread the
on
ball
the right
around.
side.
Yep.
Make it almost a long handoff, and then he really only has one guy to beat to get in the end zone.
One-on-one over here. They're stacking the box. One-on-one with your receivers.
You do have the field spread a little bit. Back to throw. Just going to throw the fade. So the fade route, the defender just stayed right with Dylan Jones, and Dylan couldn't fight his way back through the guy to get to the ball. So it's going to be 4th down from the 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. Clock continues to run. Looks like we're going to try a field goal.
Yes.
Here we go. It looks like number 80, who is Josh Lane, is going to try try about a 20-yard field goal. See number 10, Cy Walters, out there as the holder. See what we can do. Add a little bit of something here. Just at least get some points on the board in this half. Here we go. Walters checks everybody out, takes the snap, the hold, the kick. It's
Good.
good.
You know, Anthony, even with the struggles on offense, Lakota West is finding a way to score.
They're absolutely. So that's nice to see. Josh Lane, number 80, with the field goal. And so with 6:55 to go, Lakota West 34, Oak Hills 0. Well, Dudley, I mean, yeah, the offense hasn't been overwhelming, but they've been decent. And you know what? I think we would be okay with the offense. I mean, they've scored a couple touchdowns if it wasn't that the defense and the special teams have been amazing.
Yes.
You know, they maybe make the offense look a little bit bad because they've been so good. See what happens here again on the kickoff. Looks like Jort's out there to kick off. He's kicked the ball into the end zone a few times already tonight.
Yeah.
Wonder if maybe some of the guys are out. I see Ladonis Griffin there, 52, without his helmet on. He's been stellar inside for the Firebirds. I see 97 Kiefer, his helmet off as well. Wonder if it might be looking at the second defense going in, I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think you have to give some of those young players a chance, especially when you're up 34-0, 6:55 left in the fourth quarter.
There's number 70, Tegra Shaboa, the freshman.
He is huge.
He's a large man, but he's done a nice job, made some nice plays out there so far. So here we go, Jort, the kick. Lakota West student body down there, pretty excited. What is it, the Red Sea?
The Red Sea.
Another deep kick.
Great kickoff. Touchback.
You can't do that in high school. Can't advance the ball once it crosses the plane. Boy, I tell you what, they've been impressive, haven't they, the kicking there?
That's
I mean,
special teams as a whole.
Yeah, yeah.
Special teams as a whole. Punting, kickoff. Man.
It's been outstanding. I mean, even the one decent return they got, we forced a fumble on it.
Yeah. Coach Waddle has to be happy about some of the things that's happening.
It sure is nice to see. I mean, they continue next week. They're moving forward. They're home with Mason. Then they're at Lakota East. So nice to get
next week homecoming.
Next week is homecoming.
So it's homecoming for Lakota West. So hopefully they can have some of the same results. It'd be nice.
So it does look like looks like it's a hybrid out there. I see number 10, Cy Walters, still in there, although he is a sophomore.
Number 98, Anish VS, 10th grader.
So I definitely see some other guys out there right now. Nice to see. Peter Abridu, a senior, number 61, is out there in the defensive line. I see number 44, Noah Smith, out there at linebacker.
Yep.
Looks like maybe number 30. Is that Ben Martin, a junior linebacker?
Riley Plummer came in for safety. Cy is out of safety. So they got another sophomore in there. So it looked like they're putting some of the underclassmen in there.
Nice to see the second defense out there. Nice run by Oak Hills. Looks like they gained about 8 on third and or on 2nd and 10. Was going to put them about 3rd and 2. There's still 5:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Running clock under Ohio rules, the mercy rule. So here we go. 3rd and 1. Oak Hills right to the line of scrimmage. Probably going to try to punch this ball, get another first down, keep the chains moving for them. Looks like offsides on Lakota West is going to make that an easy first down. 5-yard penalty. Somebody got a little bit antsy.
Yeah. Well, you got your substitutes in. They want to make a play. They're so excited right now. They really want to make a play. I think that was Daniel Laritz. He was so excited. Bunch of sophomores in right now.
I see number 41, Aiden Hollins, a 6'3", 205 junior out there also. See number 16 over in this end, Julian Wagner, out at defensive back. Quick throw out. Number 20 out there is going to try to ride him down, I believe. Helmet comes loose. I think that was, looked like maybe that was number 20 for Lakota West. See who that is out on the far side.
Yeah, that's number 20.
Number 20 and number 15, Nathan Martin, helping out.
Abedson. Nao Abedson.
There's Hunter Anderson hustling off the field. Be 2nd and 1 now with 4:17 to go. Lakota West leading by 34. So it looks like we're pretty much, I think, in the second group. Nice throw catch for about 4 yards. First down for Oak Hills. Immediately tackled. So it'll be a first down, Oak Hills at the 47-yard line.
And Anthony, I don't know if you know this, but Lakota West is trying for its first defeat of a shutout versus Oak Hills in 18 years. They've had 15 meetings. It's been 13-2, Lakota West.
There you go.
This would be real exciting for us.
Going for a shutout here. So that's another nice run by Oak Hills, gain of about 8.
This will be the 5th consecutive win since the last West loss.
There's a replay
in 2011.
There's a replay of that. You see the running back right up the middle there.
So I'm sure Coach want to get this shutout. I know it'll be the first time in 15 years. Well, it's been a long time. They got 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to.
Looks like that's Aaron Frick, number 8, continuing to run the ball. He's the leading rusher for their team coming into the game at 150 yards. He's done a little bit this half, so definitely giving up some yards here. The Oak Hill starters on the Lakota West second defense.
Well, hopefully,
Lakota West just jumped again.
Just jumped off sides again.
Be another 5 yards. Methodically moving the ball. They're down close to the, 30. He marked it off to the 35. Would be a 6-yard penalty. Moved it back to the 36. So now 1st and 5 for Oak Hills. 2:30. The only thing about clock continues to run. See what happens here. See if the defense can make something happen.
I'm sure Oak Hill
throws the ball quick. Bobbles a little bit, but holds on. Looks like he got enough for the first down. Game was he needed 5, got 5. Ball at the 31-yard line. Oh, well, they're going to spot it right at the 30. We're going to go under 2 minutes to go. Oak Hills
see if the defense can
trying
preserve
to keep
this. Underclassmen can preserve this shutout. There's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Number 20 has gone the distance that, Flanagan, the sophomore quarterback, since early in the first quarter. Oh, wow. Almost. So number 48 there for Lakota West stepped in front of that ball, and he was thinking pick 6. Not sure. I think it was 48. Don't see him on the lineup. So I apologize to whoever he is.
Not much urgency with the Oak Hills team right now.
No, as the clock runs under 1:30.
I think they're ready to get out of here also.
I think they'd probably, they still have the starters out there. They'd probably like to score.
Well, they're running it this time, almost let it go.
Yeah, I think that's number 8, Frick again. He's definitely the leading rusher. Tackled for a gain of 1 or 2, so it's going to be third and a long 8 or a 9 yards to go here. It'll be probably under a minute by the time we get this next snap. So they're advancing the ball against the Lakota West second defense, but not breaking off big chunks.
They're bending, but they're not breaking. So
here we go. 50 seconds to go.
It's a pass up in it. It's a pass. They're
going
for
it.
Looked like it could have been intercepted. It should have been intercepted by number 48.
I think his own teammate gave him a pretty hard lick there. See that again? Yeah, we apologize. 48's not listed in our roster. But made the play on it, and then I think his teammate, Roy, knocked it away from him here. Now, in fairness to his teammate was running stride for stride with the receiver. 20 seconds to go, depending on what this play is. This may be our last play. Quarterback back. Looks like he's going to try to throw the ball deep. The defender falls down. Ball's overthrown. But because of the length of that throw, that's going to be the ball game.
7 seconds.
Nope. Oak Hills called a timeout. Did they mean to? No, survey says we're checking to see if they really did. Officials are trying to figure it out.
They're trying to figure out did Oak Hill call a timeout or not.
There's 7 seconds on the clock. They've stopped the clock. But it looked like they called a timeout. Get one more shot at the end zone.
It looked like the Lakota West bench is having some fun. See a couple Gatorade baths down there.
Obviously, they thought the game was over, but it looks like so here we're not paying attention, Dudley. That was 4th down. It's a change of possession. That's why the clock stops. It's Lakota West ball. They have to run one play. We weren't paying attention. I apologize.
That's it.
So there you go. That's it. They're not even going to make them snap the ball because once they set it with the running clock. So here we are from Firebird Stadium. A good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, Lakota West came out to play tonight, Anthony. Again, I appreciate you allowing me to be your sidekick this evening. It was the first for me, but I really enjoyed it.
So there you go. From Firebird Stadium, Lakota West 34, Oak Hills 0.
Over and out.